Hello, here I want to show how to install the Prophylaxis Oil Seal. Um, I mounted here a pipe into my workbench so that I have a good support for the motor. I added some rubber here on the desk so that I have a good base to work on the motor. What do we need? First, we have to remove the circlip. Therefore, we need um, a wrench or a plier, which must be of opening style. So using this, you can easily remove the circlip. Um, Next, what has to be done is cleaning the area where the seal will be mounted in. Therefore, use a stump object. I used a drill here, the backside of a drill, and some piece of cleaning paper, and then I clean the complete area here. It is very important to have that clean, that no mud, dirt or sand or the like is in the installation area of the Prophylaxis Oil Seal. So this must really be clean. So I'm circling around that area here a bit, so that looks good now. Next, we need this O-ring here as a support for the oil seal. There's a groove in the crankshaft where the oil seal sometimes gets arrested in. So as an help for the installation, so you see that here, the lips um, yeah, go into the groove, and to avoid this, I'm using here this O-ring. The O-ring is being inserted into the groove, and that helps the oil seal to slip over very easily. That O-ring is being removed afterwards. It's just a mounting support for now. Now I'm putting some bearing grease onto the oil seal. This could be regular oil seal, regular grease, any kind which helps to avoid getting water into the bearing. And this also is a reservoir for the bearing below. So now you have to pay attention. You should not press the oil seal in right now because it is being greased. The whole thing here is not only watertight, it is also airtight. If you want to try to press it into the hole this way, this won't work because it is acting like an air pump. So we need a little support for this. We use this piece of copper cable, um, and that is the support to help the air to come out while pressing in the oil seal. So the air is able to pass here directly at the copper cable, um, and that helps for the installation of the seal. So the first part is easy. You could simply press it in by hand, but then afterwards you need some tool. I'm using here this crankshaft tool, but it's also possible to use other tools which have a size of approximately 30 millimeters outside diameter. Even this hose here from the vacuum cleaner. So I'm using here this crankshaft tool. So this is a pretty easy task. Center it, the cable comes out here in the middle, and then simply press down the oil seal, and that's all. So please do not remove the copper cable yet. First you have to make sure that the oil seal has been pressed down to the button. So that could be verified here. If you see a 2.5 up to 3 millimeter gap between the oil seal and the O-ring, then it is being inserted completely to the bottom. You see that here. Should be 2.5 or 3 millimeters between the groove of the crankshaft and the top of the oil seal. So when you made that sure, then you could simply remove that copper cable, and afterwards don't forget to remove the O-ring, which is within the groove for the circlip. So the circlip is not able to be installed when the O-ring is present. So the O-ring then, the circlip has to be reinstalled then afterwards. So that's all. You are now up and ready to install the sprocket and the cranks, and then you're ready to go.